Never fear, Cindersh is here. And Piccolo is now part of our party. We now have everybody together on Namek, ready to fight Frieza. So let's go. Three wishes, huh? Well, there's a Senzu. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a bit of a waste. Let's go ahead and use an old man on him. And give me an Emma card. Yeah, let's do that. Goodbye. See if we can use another card up. Like this one. Piccolo, Gohan, Krillin, and Tenshinhan. Is he close to hurt? Not really. Well, he's actually got more health than Nail had. Nail only had 500 health, but Nail was 5,000 stronger. Still interesting. Of course, he's not going to do much or anything to Frieza, but it got him out of the way for us to grab something else. Oh, I didn't realize that. Corn heals everybody? Forgot about that. Oops. Well, I use it now. Sheesh. Okay. And already Tien's taking 200 damage. At least we're strong enough to survive a hit. But you know. Ouch. He did 1 damage to Frieza. Way to go, soldier. Of course, Vegeta is 10 times stronger than you, and he only did 6 damage, so don't feel too bad. Of course, at this point, Frieza has not figured out our trick to refreshing everyone's abilities. Let's see if this will finish him. I doubt it. Doesn't say he's hurt, so let's... No. He's taken over 1,000 damage at this point. We know he has. And yet he's not even hurt, so... Like I said, he's set to be invincible until a moment from now or two. See, here he goes. Kicked us out. And it did it, not me. So we get... Yeah. Now, I'm going to teach you my technique for running and training. And then I'm going to do it for a while off screen. I told you I would do this once, at least once. So I will do that. Start off, we're going to take a big one and fly. Fly away, high away. And we can, what we're going to actually do is we're going to look for a Gohan. It's not here. We'll do a fight. It's probably not, since we didn't, well, but Goldo was there. And then we'll hope he doesn't catch us this time, but he usually doesn't fly that far most times. And, you know, take advantage of fighting enemies. I mean, they don't give you a lot, but take advantage of them, mostly for Chaozu and Yamcha and Tien and Krillin. Because we're not gonna. I mean, we may still go ahead and train them once more, but we're not going to train them to max. Like I said, I'm not going to focus on training them to maximum until I've got everyone else max, and then I may train them a little bit. But for the most part, the only training they're going to get right now is from the flying battles. See, he didn't. Now, hopefully, now what we'll do is we'll do that and let him get that. We'll fly. We will fly again. And it looks like we'll have to fly once more to get to land where we can walk. Then we'll do one or two, depending on how far he goes. One or two, letting him kind of get close. Then we'll fly again. And so it's kind of a hit and run type scenario. And of course, Tien and Krillin are almost 200,000. So they'll break that here before too long, just from the flying. Like I said, I'm probably going to give at least Chaozu one of those one training session because he's a little bit too far. Just a little bit too far behind. I mean, not really, but yeah, really. I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, he's not, it just, I don't know. We'll see. Alright. That should give us enough of a lead to do a couple of two walking ones before we have to fly away again. So 2 training sessions before we have to fly away. And that's kind of what you do, is you fly till you've got a decent distance, and then you walk and train, then you fly until you're a decent distance, you walk and train. Until you're ready for him to catch up to you. And I may actually be far enough away, especially if he gets another old man card. If I make sure he gets another old man card or two, I'm actually probably far enough away I could do even 4 training sessions before I fly again. And while we can get 50, 60,000 a training session, that's still going to take some time to add up to what these fighters need to max out. So like I said, I could be a couple hours off screen, several hours off screen, doing training, but it's still going to be nothing compared to the drop in the hat. It's going to be a drop in the hat compared to the amount of training I had to do off screen for the other game. And this is really the only time I've had to do it. I'll use the Z because that's going to get me a little more distance for now. And I think I'm back to wanting these outside ones. So we're going to check that real quick. No. So let's go ahead. Give this one a Shiatsu. We will let him get a little bit closer. Just a little. If I can get there. Don't be a 2. You puke. You were a 2. That works. See, it's 8,000 still. We're good. It's a little bit more, but not so much. It's yeah. It's what it is. Move 5 spaces. And you'll find most of the time when I get these outside ones, I'm going to be using those on Goku. And the inside ones that I really want, I'll use to work on Piccolo, Vegeta, and Gohan. Like I said, I'm not going to do all this on screen. We'll finish this training session up. And then I'll jump you ahead to where I've done the training for everything to get everybody about where I want them to face Frieza. I don't actually have to get them fully maxed out because they'll get some more points as we face Frieza and he levels up. I just have to get him close. Oh, what am I doing? I know I don't need that. He's already maxed. Okay. Like I said, at this point, for leveling them up, you can probably manage doing 4, 5 cards. I overdid it with 6. I really did. Or 7. I overdid it. And they'll get all the training they need off of 4 or 5 cards. Except for, of course, if we're going to do training for the other Z, the Earthling Z fighters, they need more cards to get a max, but they're getting close too. So we will be back shortly once I've got this set up. Okay, so we've just let Freeza catch up to us. And we're not really going to do much of this fight right now. I basically came back just enough to show you where everybody's at, strength-wise. Goku is a little bit short of 115. Piccolo is a little short of 120. Gohan's a little bit about 120. Vegeta is 110, a little under 110, from where they need to be maxed out. But I should get that much from time Frieza evolves. We'll gain some extra XP. If not, when we get to his final form, I'll do a few. I'll try and leave, and I'll fly for a few fights, and it won't take much at all to get them maxed. Got Chaozu with 200,000. Yamcha's at 220, and Tien and Krillin are 245 plus a little bit. And that'll be plenty for them also. I mean, I could get more for them. They can get higher. It's usually the range I get them in. And we will start the fight. The final fight against Frieza in all his forms. Next time. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another episode of Dragon Ball Z Retro Gaming. I have been Super Saiyan 7 Cinders. And hopefully you have been enjoying this series and you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you will like the episode. And if you are enjoying the content I'm putting up, please subscribe to my channel. Feel free to share any of the episodes or anything I put up. And we'll be back.